All right, want to welcome everybody into Game 2 here on Saturday morning as the Western Wildcats take on the Payson Indians. Want to welcome you into the Liberty Tax Service pregame show. How can you improve your game when it comes to saving in tax dollars? Put Liberty Tax on your team and benefit from their knowledge and experience. They dig for every deduction and credit and guarantee the most accurate result. Liberty Tax prepares individual and business taxes plus bookkeeping and payroll service. Invite them to conduct a free tax education seminar for your organization. Trusted locally and respected nationally, Liberty Tax Service is the best choice for professional tax services. Liberty Tax Service of Hannibal, Quincy, Pittsfield, and Macomb. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300. We're getting close to the start here of Game 2, and pretty exciting there in the first game. A lot of energy out of the Wildcats. Like to see that continue, Tom.
Had a lot of good, I talked earlier about the consistency of the team on the two nights, and then, of course, Wednesday night we had very little consistency. We showed that again in the first two games of the day here today with very few service errors and a lot of kills.
Yeah, I think that was one of the better games we've seen the Wildcats play all the way around, and I thought last night was pretty good start for them, kind of getting back in rhythm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this game. This will be the first meeting of the year between the Payson Indians and the Western Wildcats.
Yeah, always a good little rivalry there. And Payson's kind of, just like we said with the Titans, just like we talk about our team, they've got a lot of young faces. I would expect we're going to see, let's see here, what's her name?
Number 12.
Number 12, Lexi Window, who is a freshman. And she's going to be a setter and a hitter for them.
I'll say they got her as a setter, excuse me.
And I know that freshman team was always good in junior high, so I'm going to guess we're going to see a handful of them on the court throughout the day.
And she is starting.
Yeah, in the starting spot. And it looks like Western's changed their starters up just a little bit.
A little different lineup than we saw in the first game of the day.
And I think Harris is going to be in there serving first as McMullen is sitting down this time versus ready to check in.
Got a little runny nose here, that cool morning.
That is happening. It's happening to everybody right now.
Hard to believe that it's already September.
I know, it's exciting. Everybody taking their crops out. I can't wait to take mine out. I'm a long ways away, but I can't wait.
I was going to ask you how your crops are one of these days.
I would guess my corn's probably 35% right now.
You're a ways away.
It's still green.
Yeah.
But that's okay. My beans look really good. I know a lot of guys got started this past week.
I'll say, I would guess there are probably some people in the combine listening to us right now.
I would guess so. Harris back to serve the first point, and Window's going to set that up. Good dig there from Dixon on the outside edge, but it's going to get down, and the first point of the match, of the set here, is going to go to Payson.
Payson is the home. That's out.
That one's out of play. It's going to be 2-0 Payson.
And on the scoreboard here at the gym, Payson is the home team.
Yes. Patterson goes up. That's going to be off the block of
that count as a
Ellie
kill.
Archer, and that's going to count as a kill.
That's what I thought.
That'll bring Bar Eyes in to serve. And we're 2-1. Good serve from her. And that could have been. Oh, they're going to call it out.
Oh.
Out just a little long, and I sure didn't think so.
Guess we could have a replay of that if we wanted to.
We would have had a good view of that one.
Well, fooled
That's
me.
going to send Ava Steffen back to serve. Good serve from her. Dixon, pass to Bar Eyes. She'll go right there in the middle to Patterson, who gets her first kill. Second kill.
Second kill of the day.
Kill for
of the
Patterson.
game.
And we're 3-2. Now to bring Allison Woods in to serve.
Got a new ladder referee. Looks like they traded
Yeah,
spots.
I think they traded on him. Woods serves that across. A little bit of a high floater. Window with a quick set. And that's going to be a net violation. Net violation on Archer. Woods back serving. We're all knotted up at 3. Hugenberg passes that. Archer hits it across. Going to be hit it long. Oh, no.
It's in, that one.
It is in. And I guess we could have watched our camera. It probably was in. Viewers at home had a good view of that one. And O'Deer back serving. McMullen to Woods. Dixon will send that one across. O'Deer to Window. Williams.
That's long.
Hits it out.
Brings the score knotted at 4.
And that one's going to get down.
Western takes the lead for the first time of the day, 5-4.
Reese Dunker, he slept through the first game, so he didn't get to get this in, but he said a little pregame tidbit. Western has won at least one Saturday game at the Suns Classic in 8 of the last 9 years. A win against Payson would be the 3rd time that we've went 2-0 on this Saturday of pool play.
That's long.
So that's pretty exciting. We're keeping
interesting.
It would have been real interesting an hour and a half ago if he wasn't dreaming about pancakes.
I'll say.
6-5.
I'm wondering what time his eye appointment is.
Yeah, I know. 3:30.
Yeah.
And Archer back to serve, and that's going to be into the net. And we're 7-5. And that'll be McQuay back to serve. And Window fields that one. They're going to go right back to her. She's going to hit it down the line, and it's in on the line. And a good kill for her.
I was blocked out of the way. I
You
thought
didn't have much of a view there. I didn't see it hit, but statistician over here, you know.
She's right on the line.
Can't argue with her. That brings Megan Kirby serving. McMullen going to pass that to Conkright. She'll back set or to Dixon. She'll tip it across. White. Conkright tips that across. Archer sends it across. We're not getting much for hitting here. And there's a hit from Harris.
That one looked like it was going to be bigger than it was.
Dixon with a good kill.
That's a nice kill.
And that off the hands of Fessler. And we are 8-6 here on the Great River scoreboard. And that's going to put Chevy McCoy in. Allison Wood sits down. Archer back to Steffen. She tips it across. Riley's going to hit it hard. And that Fessler, good play from her back there. Gets sent across from Steffen.
Payson scrambles to get it across.
They're going to back row set to White and off the tape, and that one falls right in front of Fessler. Good play there. 9-6. Dixon with a good serve across. Window sends that across off the tip of McCoy. Free ball across. Archer sets up Williams.
Archer puts it into the net. 10-6.
And we're going to have our first timeout. Western leading 10-6.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Whether you need just one load of rock for your driveway or many more for your farm or business, Lumley Trucking is the answer for all your rock hauling needs. Give Mark at Lumley Trucking a call at 217-473-4006. And Dixon back to serve, coming out of that timeout. And that one into the net, and I think Window got in the net anyway, making it 11-6 here on the Great River scoreboard. Archer to Window. Out to Williams. Good hit from her. Conkright going to set that to Harris. And Payson coach looking for a 2-hit on it. Conkright with a little back dump there. McMullen over to Harris. She'll tip it across. A lot of tips right now, and that's going to be down and out of play.
12-6, favor of Western. Nice serve, goes back to the back row. Nice kill. By Riley. Missed a nice kill there.
Sorry, I was adjusting the camera so we could watch Dixon serve.
Oh.
Archer to Window, out to Williams. And Conkright with a good dig. Chevy will send that across, and a little miscommunication there from Fessler and Archer. It'll be 14-6 on the Great River scoreboard. Good start again for Western, Tom.
Excellent right now. We're playing extremely well right at the moment.
Dixon with another
good
serve.
Serving the ball well.
Window will send that across and just wide and out of play. Off our camera. And it would be nice to get that adjusted.
Got a service.
And looks like Coach Patterson's going to give the camera a look for us. We appreciate that out of him.
Yeah, there we go.
And Dixon's still serving. We're 16-6. Window gets stuffed at the net by Harris. That one's going to get across. Conkright right back over to Riley. And a good hit for her. And a kill for Riley Harris.
She's playing tough at the net today, this game. Another timeout.
Timeout,
Payson.
We've got a 17-6 scoreboard. Western ahead.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations. Dixon back serving. Archer going to send that one to the front row. Window sends it across. White. Conkright sets up McCoy there in the middle. Window goes and gets it. Archer tips it across. Good dive there from McMullen, but nobody in the front row. And that one falls, 17-7. And Dixon served quite a few there. I'm not sure exactly. And we're going to see Sophie Renneker checking in for the first time today. Another one of them outstanding freshmen. White to Conkright. She's going to go right to Renneker, who swings hard and is going to get her first kill.
It's her first kill of the season, I believe, as a varsity player.
Good kill. She would have had one last night had they not called a replay. And just like that, she's going to rotate to the back row.
Good server also.
Good serve from her. Archer fields that one. And a good block from McCoy. And she touched the net. We're going to get a net violation on Chevy.
She plays the net extremely well, though. She does a nice job blocking.
She
normally.
does. gets a lot of blocks. And Window back serving.
18-8 in favor of Western.
And we're going to see
several rotation.
Macy Ocker, another freshman. Western dresses 4 of them, and all 4 are going to get a little chance to play here. And Renneker's going to sit back down. And that'll put McMullen back into the back row. McMullen fields that one. Conkright across to Patterson, and that was going to be in either way, Tom. It was coming at us, but had Fessler not got a hand on it, it would have been at us.
Yeah. She had some power behind that kill.
Yes, she did. I think it was still going to be in bounds if she didn't touch it.
Yeah. Grandma's pretty impressed with her.
Yeah, I think so. Grandma's probably taking credit for it. Guy taught her that.
Yeah.
All right, Bar Eyes back serving for the Wildcats. Good serve from her. Window's going to get to tip it across. Bar Eyes trying to figure out which way her and McQuay should sneak around each other there. They made it work. Archer pops that across. And Bar Eyes couldn't get to it.
19-9, Western.
And we've got Ava Steffen back serving. Ocker is going to pass that. McMullen gets a piece of it, and McQuay sends it across. And we've got girls on the floor, and McQuay is hurt. She is twisted an ankle a little bit. Bars will go to Patterson. She takes it right at the block, and it's going to be off the block and off the antenna, and that'll be a kill for Paisley. And Bryn is hurting just a little bit, and we are going to get a sub as Lauren White's going to check in for her. I didn't see. Maybe she stepped on Chevy. Some feet kind of collided.
I think so.
There. She might walk down right in front of our camera and hang out. Looks like she's close right now. So that'll be Allie Woods back serving. We're 20-9 Western on the Great River scoreboard. Window sets up Archer. She's going to hit it long out of play. And we'll get the trainer here from Quincy Medical Group, I believe, who's going down there. Woods with another serve across. Window sets up Archer. She gets a little better hit on it. Bar Eyes, little back set to Lauren White. Good to see her in the front row.
Yeah.
I like Lauren. She can jump. Reese would like this right now. Patterson.
Yeah.
Emma Dixon's going to set her right back up, and a good, nice good play by Archer.
Nice volley.
White right back out to Patterson, and that's going to be hit low and into the net. We're 21-20.
21-10.
21-10. I know what I meant.
You spotted them 10 or what? I wasn't sure what happened there for a second.
It's these glasses I'm wearing.
Made me look at the scoreboard, though.
I can't see the scoreboard through the glasses, but I can't see the paper without the glasses.
21-11 now.
And that's O'Dear back serving. McMullen pops it up. Dixon's going to send it across. Window sets up Williams. And that might have got out, but it doesn't matter. Woods with a good hit on it. Paisley gets blocked. Alyssa will send it across. Back to Archer. McMullen. And that one was into the net from Rachel. And we're 21-12.
That service goes out. Makes score 22-12. Puts Rachel back serving.
Good serve from her, Fessler. Window saves that one. Gets it sent across. Woods. Barrice pops it up there for Harris, and that's going to be hit low and into the net.
It was set a little deeper than than what Harris wanted.
I would agree with you. 22-13. McMullen to Bar Eyes. She'll set middle to Dixon, who gets a little tip on it. And that'll go down for a kill.
She says
for
that.
Dixon.
She says I wasn't wanting that, but it worked.
Yeah, I saw her laughing.
Yeah.
And we've got White back to serve. As Alyssa sits down and Conkright's in. Good tip at the block at the net by Dixon. She'll go back up and get that one. And miscommunication comes across though. Conkright. Dixon hits it on across.
Everybody kind of regained their composure there.
McMullen. And a good kill down the line for Riley
Down the
Harris.
line.
Off the set from Ella.
She likes coming down the line.
She likes the lines.
She tried several of those last night. Just missed them last night, but today she's on.
And we are at set point here. Lauren White, 24-13. And she's going to send that one awfully long and right at our counterparts up here on the stage with us.
He saved it.
Yeah, that was a good. Would you have those kind of reflexes, Tom?
I think I can handle it.
You might pull something doing that.
Maybe.
24-14. Kirby. Back serving for the Indians. That one's hit pretty deep. Lauren's going to play that one. Conkright back to Dixon. And Window tips it across into a hole. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like and subscribe to our channel. Go find us on Facebook. We're always posting about what we're doing and where we'll be. As that one's going to be in. A good serve there from Kirby, Megan Kirby. That was right back there close to the line. Another good serve, and that one is long and going to be out of play. And the Wildcats are going to take set number one.
25-16.
16. That's exciting.
It is.
That looked like set number one last game, Tom.
It did. Identical score.
I think it works out. We'll be back here in just a few minutes with some stats from set one.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss. The Place offers Lotus drinks, hand-dipped ice creams, milkshakes, and much more. They are located on the corner of Mortimer and Decatur Street in Barry. All right, back with you. Wildcats win that first set, 25-16. Let's go through a few stats here from our statistician. Kills, 4 for Patterson, 3 for Harris, 2 for Dixon, Reneker and White with 1. That's a lot of kills. We're not used to seeing quite those numbers. On the serving, 3 service errors. We had 3 aces, 2 from McMullen, 1 from Dixon. And on the dig side, McMullen had 3. Not a lot of digs, but we didn't have a lot of hitting. There wasn't a lot of hitting from the Payson there.
A lot of net play.
A lot of net play. We have Conkright with 5 assists and Barres with 3. All around, really a pretty good game. I mean, not a lot of errors.
I think the key to the first game was the consistency we had. We had 3 aces and we had 3 service errors that kind of offset one another, but the number of kills showed that the intensity that we had at the net.
Yep, definitely swinging harder. Good set all the way around as the Wildcats won 25-16. We'll get reset for set number 2 and be back with you in just a second. To win in sports, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can review your game plan. Call 217-222-7173 today. Edward Jones, member SIPC. TA Productions would like to thank Milky's Place, The Puppy Parlor, and Tacos Tequila for being sponsors of today's broadcast. All right, we are back for set number 2. And Payson's going to be serving first. It'll be Lexi Window. back to serve, and the Wildcats looking like they're in the same starting lineup as that first set. And that one, little service error.
Puts it into the net, puts Western up 1-0, 76% of the time.
Hey, but we won the last set and didn't get the point first. So
I know.
Tyler's going to have to update his stats
That's
just a little bit. And Barai is going to be back to serve for the Wildcats. As she dribbled that one off of her foot and had to chase it down. And I can only say that because she's my kid. And that comes across. Archer with a good little hit across. McMullen, Bareyes right out to Patterson. And looks like Archer's going to win that play at the net.
Looked like she tried to dink that across instead of hit it.
Instead of swinging at it.
Got it blocked.
Grandma's going to have to talk to her about that just a little bit. And it'll be Steffen back serving. McQuay to Bareyes. She'll go back set to McCoy. Good hit from her. That's one of the harder hits we've seen from Chevy. And Mullen goes and gets that, and a bad set from Alyssa. And I think she's thinking, oh, good, the coaches were talking to each other and not paying attention. They didn't get to see that, as that was not pretty. Steffen back. Dixon to Barai. She'll tip it and bring it back in. Patterson sends it across. Lindo sets up.
Out of bounds.
Dear, and yeah, it goes out of bounds. So we're knotted at 2.
Puts Woods back to serve.
Good serve from her. Window goes and gets it. Going to be passed across from O'Dear. Woods to Bareyes. Middle to Dixon. She just tips it over here in the side hole, and she'll get a kill for that.
3-2 Western takes the lead.
And Allie with a serve across. Window. Archer makes a good play on that. Bareyes keeps it alive. McQuay to Dixon. And we're going to have a net on Archer, it looks like. If she was holding her hand over her mouth, that kind of gave that away.
Yeah.
It's always helpful.
4-2 Western.
Fessler fields that one. Good hit from O'Dear. Alyssa gets a good dig on it. McQuay to Dixon, and there's a kill for Emma.
Played that one off the ceiling.
Yeah.
That might have went out if it hadn't hit the ceiling.
It might have.
Misplayed out of bounds by Payson. Puts Western and gets another point. Service ace by Woods.
And that ball, let me grab that.
You got it.
(6-3) on the scoreboard. That one's going to be hit long
That's
by
long.
O'Dear, making it 7-3 on the Great River scoreboard. We've got our junior high Lady Wildcat softball team playing just down the road here, and they're currently in the bottom of the second inning with a 4-2 lead, Tom.
There we go.
As I pulled that up so you can follow your other grandkid.
Thank you.
And a good tip up from Woods. Barres goes over and gets it. Harris pops it across, and it's going to land in. Good kill for Harris.
No, they called it out.
Whoa. Wow. We had a better angle than they did. And it'll be Archer back serving for Payson. McMullen. Barres back to Dixon. She swings and the tape catches it.
4 hits, actually. The net blocked it.
Yep, net got it.
7-5, Western still leads.
Archer with another good serve right at McMullen. Barres. Dixon. And they're going to let that one go out of play off the hands of Hugenberg. And we're 8-5.
was an interesting serve across.
Yeah, it was. It worked. McQuay back serving. We're 9-5 on the scoreboard. Good serve from her. Archer gets that one. Window. Fessler will send it across. McQuay with a little bit of a back set there. Dixon goes up and a good hit from her. Fielded by Steffen. And she gets stuffed at the net, does Dixon. I think she had the right idea there. It was a little bit of an overpass, and she went up to get it and just got it caught right on top of the net.
Brings the score 9-6, still in favor of Western.
Good serve from Kirby. Harris with a hit. Kirby fields that one.
Right in the hole.
Williams over the top of the block of Dixon. Drops it in the hole, and we're 9-7.
Got into the cheerleading crowd.
Yeah.
Our little cheerleaders we've had.
Yeah, we haven't had them up firing people up today. And that one's going to be in as McMullen lets it go past. And we're 9-8. As the Indians make a little run here. Again, Western won that first set 25-16. McMullen, Conkright, Dixon tips it across. Steffen's going to hit that one long.
Real long.
Real long, and I was worried for our camera. Dixon with a good serve. Archer, window out to Williams. She swings hard and blocked by
Chevy.
McCoy.
Yep.
Man, she's huge at the net. Chevy's going to tip that one back across, and then she got a hand on that one, and it's going to fall. And we're going to see Sophie Renneker checking in here for Riley Harris. And we've got a good game here. 10-9 here in the second set. McMullen. I thought Renneker was going to have to run and go get that one.
Yeah.
Then we had Dixon come out of the back row. And
partially blocked at the net.
Diving attempt there.
Not to score up at 10-10 now. Indians made a comeback.
This is a little different set than that first one. Fessler back serving for them. McMullen to Conkright. Out to McCoy. She swings hard, and that's going to be long. And right up here on our table. And I was not prepared for that.
Boy, a statistician.
Man, that's some fast hands for Afton.
Boy.
We appreciate that. That would have got me.
It would have.
Yeah. Fessler hitting across. Back to Renneker. She swings. Good little dig there from Window. And that's going to be hit long and out by Archer. And that was a good spot for her, as that corner was definitely open.
11-11. Puts Renneker back to serve.
Good serve from her. Window out to O'Dear, and she stepped a little funny. Might have twisted an ankle just a touch there. Something gave out.
Wasn't sure what happened there.
Nice kill there from Patterson.
Cross court.
Yeah, good angle for her. Off the hands of Conkright, wasn't it? And
Puts Western in the lead, 13-11.
That's only our third kill of the set, and, you know, that's a difference maker we talk about. We had a lot of kills that first set. Archer fields that one. Over to O'Dear. She's going to swing, and that'll be off the hands of Paisley. And back to Payson. Emma Good swing from Pays. And that's going to be out of the reach of Dixon. And we got a tie ball game, 13-13, Tom.
That was a smart play, taking it back down across, almost across the flow of the play.
Very. And we're going to wipe up some sweat there. Dixon must be playing pretty hard. McMullen chases that one down. Conkright over to Patterson. She gets blocked, but she gets a good tip on it. White gets blocked by O'Dear, and that one's going to fall. And
Payson takes the lead.
Maybe their first lead of the set here, Tom.
I think so.
They've tied it a handful of times. And window back serving for them. That's going to be off of Dixon. And Rachel goes and gives it a hustle. Good hustle there from Conkright. Good. Neither one could bring it back in.
We're going to see a timeout from the Wildcats.
Timeout for Coach Heckler. That'll be their first one as the Wildcats trail 13-15.
Great Rivers Bank offers a totally free checking account without a monthly minimum balance and no service fees. Share the joy of free checking with friends and family, and when they open a new account, you both earn free gifts. You can refer your friends and family now at refergreatriversbank.com. Our current gift is an Everest Journey backpack. Great Rivers Bank will buy back unused checks and debit cards, up to $10 from previous accounts. For more information, visit our website at www.greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Liberty Tax Service of Quincy, Hannibal, Pittsfield, and Macomb are proud supporters of TA Productions. Give them a call today at 217-224-2300 or stop by any of their locations. All right, window serve. Still serving that one. McMullen. Dixon sends it to the front row. McCoy sends it across. O'Dear going to get a hit on that. Good dig from Rachel. Out to Paisley. She'll swing hard in a good spot for her, but I think it's going to be out, and it is.
It is. Yep.
It was awfully close. And a diving Kirby.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. We're going to have a
little conference at the net here.
The gym gets quiet.
The gym. Oh, we're going to say touch from Kirby on the dive or the block. Somewhere we had a touch. And that'll bring Bar Eyes in to serve. And McQuay back in the front row. Good to see her back in there.
That was in. That goes in as a kill then.
That goes in as a kill for Patterson. Conkright. Conkright on the set.
Bar Eyes severing.
Looks like McQuay does have a little tape on that ankle. Hopefully she's okay. Chevy at the net, and we're going to get a two-touch there.
16-14 in favor of the Indians.
Steffen back serving for the Indians. That one popped up. McMullen gets it. McQuay sends it across. O'Dear with a good hit. Not McQuay, but Rachel got a good hand on it, but that was all we could do on the western side. And it's 17-14 on the Great River scoreboard.
A little bit out of sync right at the moment.
Steffen back serving. McMullen. Barres goes and gets it. She's going to hit it cross court over to McQuay. Archer sends it across. McQuay is going to set up Patterson. She'll swing hard. And that's going to get across, back across.
Unbelievable
just inside
save.
the antenna. Barres dumps it across. Archer, and that's right in that middle court hole that we've seen all year.
They've scrambled extremely well on that rally.
And we are 18-14. Western getting close to that spot where it's tough to come back. McQuay will pop it across. Fessler to window. Over to Archer. And that's long and out. 18-15. We needed that point at that time.
Yeah.
And that'll bring in Allison Woods.
She'll go back to serve.
And she's going to serve that one wide left. And we haven't seen that out of Allison.
No.
She's served quite a few points throughout the last 3 sets. Oh dear, with a good serve, and that's going to be off the arms of McMullen and out of play. And we're 20-15 Indians. You know, we were a 10-10 tie, and we've just kind of stalled out here.
Yeah, we need to break the service right here.
Oh dear, with a very good serve. Kind of has that top spin, tailing down. Dixon will send it across. Hugenberg to Window. Williams, she jumps really well. Dixon's going to send that across. Hugenberg at the net. Barreis, middle to Dixon. That's a good tip from her. Good decision.
Good, yeah.
Come front corner, and that's going to be a kill for her.
Yeah. 2016 puts Rachel back to serve. She's been pretty consistent throughout the whole year serving.
Yes, she has. That'll sit down Patterson. Riley Harris checking back in. Window setting cross court over here to Williams, and McQuay goes up and wins that battle at the net.
2017.
And that was a good play from Brindley. Steffen pops that up. Window out to Williams. Alyssa gets a hand on it. McQuay over to Harris. Steffen. Archer with a good hit, and that's going to be off the block of Harris, and we're 21-17. Archer with a good serve. Almost looked like a 2-hit over there, and that's going to be a good hit from Harris. Window, Williams jumps. That's a good kill for her. You can kind of see that lane open up from our view.
You can.
As everybody's shifting around. And we're going to have our second timeout from Coach Heckler as we've got a 5-point game. Indians lead 22-17.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref.
That's simple human sense.
Give Devin at Gully and Heckler Insurance a call today at 217-335-2817. Let us stand between you and loss.
All right, we're back, and Payson leads 22-17 and serving.
That one across to McMullen. Barreis sets up Dixon. Hugenberg going to tip that across, back corner. Rachel gets a good hand on it. Lissa helps her, and that's still in play. Williams jumps very well, and Barreis gives it a little bit of an effort there toward the bleachers, and it's out of play, 23-17.
We need this point if we're going to stay in it, this game. Hard to come back from 24.
Archer with a good serve across, right at McMullen. Wood's going to give that one a chase. She gets to it. Dixon sends it across. That's a good hustle play. Window tips it across. Woods with another good hustle play. Williams goes up, and that's going to be off the block of Dixon. We're 24-17. And game. We have a set point here for Payson. Archer serving. McQuay gets her hands on it. That's going to be hit over to Harris. That's going to roll off the top and across. Window sends it across. Alyssa sends it deep. That's a good spot. It needed to be a little deeper. Hugenberg's going to tip it across. Alyssa, Brindley to Emma. And a good kill from her. And we're 18-24, and that's going to bring in. Just brings in Ella for Alyssa there in the front row. We're going to have McQuay back serving. 24-18. And that's a good start with a block from Dixon. 19-24. And I believe Western's used both their timeouts.
They have.
And Payson's probably still got both. Or one.
This game, they've got both.
They've got both. McQuay with another serve. Steffen. Window, she's going to set up Williams, who jumps well, and that's out. And we're going to get a touch off the block of Dixon, and that's it for set number 2 as the Wildcats fall 25-19. So now we play a third set to 15, Tom.
Yep.
Changes the game just a little bit.
It'll be interesting to see what lineup we come back with.
Yeah, what the rotation is. I see them over there discussing it.
While they're discussing it, why don't you catch us up on the junior high softball?
Junior high softball playing just down the road here in Bowen. And in the top of the third inning, they had the bases loaded, and I know they walked one to score one, and since then have scored a couple more. It's 7-3 Wildcats. 7-2, sorry, Wildcats. And let me see here. We saw Reese Bushmeyer coming up to bat, and she hit a ground ball over to left field. And that scored a couple, and that's kind of why we don't have the bases loaded, but it looks like they just loaded them up with a walk to Cortland, which brings up McMullen. So a good day for them down there. Good morning for softball, Tom. It is beautiful outside.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
We are stuck at the gym. But that's okay.
This game will go to 15. It'll be fairly quick. What do you got for stats?
Stats on set 2 there. We have 4 kills for Dixon, 2 for Patterson, so 6 total, which is down from our first set, which we had a bunch in that first set. Looks like 11 or 12. Service errors, we had 2 aces, 2 errors. Had a good block there from Dixon that resulted in a point right there at the end. 6 digs for McMullen, 4 for Bar Eyes, and assists were 2 apiece for Bar Eyes, McQuay, and Conkrite.
You know, it looks like we lost a little bit of intensity in that second game. I think we just kind of went a little bit flat.
Yeah, got lost a little there in the middle of the set.
And when they came back and tied it, we just kind of went blasé on that and said, heck with it, you know.
Yeah.
So I think we'll come back here and
we got to get an early start.
15's a quick game. You want to jump out early on them.
First 1 to 5 is very important. And we're ready for set number 3 as the referee takes the stand as she's walking across.
All right. We are
just about there. A little bit of a lineup check. Looks like we're starting where we started for set 2. And I could be totally wrong on that. It just looks like the same girls, Tom. They could be in completely different positions.
All of them got gray.
First serve comes across from Harris. And we're going to have Conkrite setting up Lauren White in the back row. Good attack from her. That's going to be off the wire from the basket. If not, I think Fessler would have tracked that one down.
Yep, I agree.
And first point of the set.
1-0 Western.
1-0 Western. And a good kill from Lauren White from the back row there. And that's going to be outside the that's probably inside, I guess. She was outside when she hit it.
Hard to see coming over the net.
And we're 2-0 Wildcats here on the Great River scoreboard. I want to thank everybody for joining us. Subscribe to our channel. We're going to be doing this all year. Lots of sports for Western. Archer to Window. Good little tip across from her. Patterson. And that's a little bit of a back dump from Conkrite. Stephan hits that across. Out of the reach of Lauren White. And first point for the Indians. It's 2-1. And on another note, our softball girls have really broke things open. We're 11-2 here in the top of the third, just down the road in Bowen.
Wendell's back serving.
McMullen with a good pass. Dixon. Patterson from the 10-foot line. Good attack from her from the 10-foot line. Paisley will get a kill from
I was getting
Dixon.
ready to say, we need to get some more kills. We've been dinking the ball the first couple points.
Yeah, we're just not swinging and making contact. That's going to sit down White and Conkrite. Bar Eyes McQuay check in.
Bring Bar Eyes back to serve.
Good serve from her, right at Archer. Window over to O'Dear, and she's going to get blocked at the net by Chevy.
Once again, great net play.
Yeah, and I don't know if did that get over the top of the net or
I
did
think
that
so.
get it?
I think so.
I think so. I think it got her. And Bar Eyes back to serve again. And that's going to be a little bit of a long pass going to come across. Alyssa digs that one out of the net. Rachel sends it across. And that one back to Archer. Alyssa digs that one. And just out of play as McQuay gave a good hustle on that.
4-2 Western.
4-2, we go to 15.
Early lead.
Stefan back serving. Good serve from her. Barai's going to middle set to Patterson. She'll swing hard off the tape. Good dig from Stefan. Alyssa Brindley to Chevy. And she's going to hit that one wide.
I think she thought maybe it got tipped.
I think maybe. Can't ask for the replay here.
Nope.
Because we wouldn't have it. Another good serve across. McQuay and Dixon. McQuay sends it across. Fessler to Window. Sets up Archer. Chevy got a tip on it. Alyssa's going to set it cross court to Paisley from the 10-foot line. And that's going to be just out is the call. And that was very close to line there, Tom.
Yeah. Not to score at 4.
And Stefan still back serving. I think she might have served all these for them. Good serve across. Dixon. Alyssa. Back to Chevy. She swings hard. Hugenberg going to pop that across to the back row, and it's inbounds. And we've got to chase those down in the back row.
Yeah.
We do a lot of turning and watching.
Chevy's hit the ball pretty hard today. Harder than I've seen her hit in the past.
Chevy is swinging. It's good to see that.
5-4, Payson.
And McMullen. Barrais to Chevy. She's going to swing hard. That'll be a kill for her. Off the set from Alyssa. And off the hands of Fessler.
About got a camera in the stands.
Yeah, it did. That's going to be Payson's team camera. Allison back serving for the Wildcats. And oh dear, with a good hit, and Alyssa digging that one. And miscommunication in the front row between Patterson and Dixon. And that one's going to fall. And we're 6-5, Payson on top. Oh dear, hit that one hard, Tom.
She did. It was a nice dig, though.
It's always fun to watch some of those. Oh dear, back serving. And that one's going to be long. Good choice from Rachel. As we're knotted at 6, and that's going to send Paisley to the bench.
Good senior leadership.
Good senior leadership, that's right. She's one of the couple. Archer going to set that one over to Stefan. That's just going to come across as a free ball. Rachel to Alyssa. She's going to set Dixon middle. Archer's going to hit that one. Woods. Alyssa, not a great set there. That's all I can say about that. Williams with a good hit. Brindley gives good chase.
Nice hustle.
Good hustle and miscommunication on Payton. And that's how is that not a lift or a double hit or something? And that's going to be out of bounds long.
I think caught everybody off guard.
I think the ref was a little, I think everybody was watching. Sometimes it's easier to not call anything than to call something you're not sure
true.
on. And I like that choice. That would probably be me if I'm up there. There's too much going on. Dixon middle, that's a good kill from her. And off the ceiling, good Fessler.
Good reaction time. It came off the ceiling fast.
Right back to her and off the top of the net. And that's going to fall in, tying it back up at 7.
That came off the ceiling pretty quick.
Very quick. I thought for sure it'd be a kill. Of course, that's why I called it that. But Fessler, good job. And Barrai sits down, Conkright back in. McQuay serving. Window to Williams. Williams really hits the ball well for them.
Williams gets up real well for not being any taller than she is.
Yes, she is. She's a sophomore.
Halfway through the match, Payson leads 8-7.
And if I'm looking right, I think that their libero Fessler might be the only senior on the team.
That ball was in.
Oh! Not sure whose that was, but we lost a tripod.
Ties the game up 8-8. Ball came right at us.
Yeah, it did. A lot of excitement here on our side of the court. Good serve across from Dixon. Window to Williams. She's going to have to free ball this across. And Chevy's going to hit that one into the net on a double hit.
9-8.
9-8
Payson.
Payson. We're yet to see a timeout. Both coaches have both. Lauren. Dixon. Chevy hits it across. Pops it up. Harris gets it across, and I'm going to say a net call there on O'Dear. And that's what they got her for. We're 9-9, and that'll bring Patterson back in. And not a better time for her to join the front row. And we'll see Sophie come in to serve, it looks like, for Harris. Good serve from Soph.
Nice block by
O'Dear. Chevy's going to tip that across. There's a lot of confusion on the Payson side as they're all right there in the middle. Chevy gets a hand on it, but it's not going to get high enough, and Payson's going to take the lead 10-9.
Can't get over the hump right now.
Cannot get over the hump. And we've got Window back to serve. And Dixon's going to field that one. And Chevy and Conkright collide a little bit.
What was the
And
call?
that's one of the lift call on somebody there. We're 11-9 Payson. And McMullen to Conkright. She's going to set outside to Patterson. That's the right choice, and that's going to be a kill for her off the set of Patterson, or off the set of Conkright.
That brings Bar Eyes and what is that? Woods?
McQuay back in. That's going to sit down Conkright and White. Alyssa back serving. Western trails by 1. And a good serve. Window sets up. Archer just going to pass it across. Alyssa's going to go right back to Brinley with it. Good swing for her. Alyssa tips it across. Oh dear. Alyssa digs that one. Brinley goes and gets it. Paisley. Good attack from her, but it's going to be blocked and in play. Payson point.
Well, she hit that hard, though.
And Coach Heckler's going to use her first timeout as Payson leads 12-10.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
All right, we're back. We got Stefan serving for Payson. They lead 12-10. That's going to come across to Dixon. Bareyes going to set Patterson in the middle. Good hit from her. That's going to be tipped across. And that's trouble.
13-10. Payson need to break service right here.
Got to break service. Good serve from Stefan, and a little miscommunication from Dixon. McQuay back there in the back row. And we're 14-10. We've got set point, game point for the Payson Indians.
Another timeout by Western.
Western had a chance to win this game and win their silver bracket, win their pool here outright. And now they lose this, they fall into a chance of maybe a three-way tie if West Hancock can beat Payson. They'll play right after us.
This is the last game of the day for Western.
This is it for Western. We're going to be packing up and heading to the New Canton Parade. And Stefan back to serve. needing 1 point. That one there to Dixon. McMullen. McQuay's going to send it across. Fessler to Window. She's going to set up Archer, who gets up high. Bareyes now going to go out to Patterson. She'll swing, and that one gets blocked by O'Dear, but they keep it alive. Good play on their part.
Could have been a lift, I thought.
Bareyes going to go middle to McCoy. And McMullen. Bareyes right here in the middle to McCoy again. And that's going to be down, and we're going to be 14-11 Wildcats. Down by 3 with the serve, and I think we're going to have McMullen serving. And that's a pretty, oh no, we got Woods coming in to serve. It looked like Rachel was walking back there.
Yeah.
Game point Payson. And Woods with a good serve back here to the back row. Window goes and gets it. It's going to be tipped across. Patterson hits that one across. Window, Archer with a full swing, and that'll be off the hands of Woods. And out of play, and Western's going to lose 15-11 here in the third set. That's really a bummer, Tom. I did not see that after the first set happening.
I didn't either.
And I don't know that maybe we ran out of gas. I'm not sure. But it just looked like we quit hitting the ball as hard, and Payson really stepped up their efforts on that. We'll get some stats here in a second.
Have to give Payson credit. They
give them all the credit.
They came back and
played well there at the end. All right, so kills, we've got White with 1, Dixon with 1, Patterson 2, McCoy and McMullen with 1. I remember McMullen's from the back row. No serving errors that game. Of course, it's a short one to 15, but still a good effort there. No aces either. We had Barres with 2 digs and McMullen with 3, and we had Conkright with 3 assists and Barres with 2. And that's kind of where it works out at.
Well, I still think we played with a little more intensity, a lot more intensity than we did on Wednesday night, of course. And, you know, it's still fairly early in the season.
It's very early. We're going to have 3 games this week. Does that sound right to you? We're going to have 2 home games Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got West Hancock and Illini West coming in. And Thursday we head to Triopia.
Ooh, that's a trip.
That's a little bit of a trip. We've been having a lot of trips here lately, Tom.
I'll be home on Friday again, so we'll see what happens.
See what happens.
Nothing on this weekend coming up for the volleyball. I'm sure we have, I think, regional
action. I think it's Tuesday or Wednesday night. We're going to host the first game of softball regionals as we drew the 4 seed. Carthage was the 5, and I don't know exactly which night that is, but I know it's one of the 2 nights we've got a home volleyball game. So.
A lot going on.
A lot going on. Until then, we'll see you Tuesday night. Home freshman game starts at 5 o'clock. We'll have that here on tap. Thanks for joining us.